Hello everyone, welcome to EduTechGyan YouTube channel. Today we are going to start a new learning series on Azure Databricks. So today is the day 1. So we are starting the basic introduction and the Databricks environment walkthrough, how it will look like. First point is what is Databricks. The second one is the benefit of Databricks, and then we are going to see the practically how to create a database in Azure Databricks inside the Azure portal actually. And then we move to the Azure Databricks environment, so where we can see how it will look like actually once we create it. So let's get started. What is Azure Databricks? So Azure Databricks is a collaborative and cloud-based data engineering analytics platform that leverage Apache Spark processing power. It's seamlessly integrated with Microsoft Azure, enabling data engineers, data scientists, and analysts to work together on a large-scale data processing, analytics, and machine learning stacks. Its scale architecture and ease of use make it invaluable tool for business seeking to harness the potential of their data. So this is actually Databricks architect diagram, actually how it will come and how it will input and output the processes actually. So people who work on this Databricks site, like data scientists can use Databricks, data engineers, line of businesses, many other people can use to process their data and create some insightful information. So in the Databricks, we generally use the Databricks Workspace. Inside the Workspace, we use notebooks to create commands and run the things and process the data. Inside that, we use Apache Spark actually. And the data will be of any side, any storage, like we can use, like if you can see the below, they're mentioned Azure Blob Storage, Azure Data Lake Storage, Azure SQL Data Warehouses, Apache Kafka, Hadoop Storage, and many more. So any kind of a data we can handle inside the Databricks, and using the applications like machine learning, streaming, data warehousing, Power BI tools, so we can transform that data into a meaningful data, so it will give some result and some goals actually. Databricks environment. So how Databricks environment, what is Databricks environment? The Databricks environment provides a unified workspace that empowers users to perform various tasks, including data exploration, data visualization, writing SQL workflow, creating machine learning models. It offers an interactive notebook interface and integrate with popular languages like we can use Python, Scala, SQL, and R, making it flexible and accessible for users to diverse the background. We can use a combination of language as well as in the notebook, so we can create commands actually. Basically, there is a sales command. We can write the code on any of the language or the combination of a language, and we can run it. If you see the below image, this is how the dashboard pages of the Databricks will look like. So what is the benefit of actually Azure Databricks? So high performance. First, the benefit is a high performance. Azure Databricks harnesses the power of Apache Spark distributed computing to process large data sets at lightning speed, significantly reducing the processing time and improving overall performance. Second is the scalability. With the ability to automatically scale resources as needed, Azure Databricks ensures that your data processing and analytics tasks can handle any workload, whether big or small. That is how the Databricks will work. Collaboration made easy. Its collaborative workspace allows teams to work together in real-time, forecasting a seamless exchange of ideas and insights. So multiple teams can work together in this environment. Integration with Microsoft Azure. Being fully integrated with Microsoft Azure, Databricks enables smooth data transfer, integration with other Azure services such as Azure Data Lake Storage, Azure SQL Database, and many more. So these are some steps I mentioned actually for the community edition for your practices. You can create your free community edition Azure account. So with the help of that, you can actually practically do some testing or something try to understand very much clearly with the help of practically knowledge. So let's move to the Azure portal and we can see how to create these things. So once you log into the Azure portal looks like this. So now I'm going to create a workspace. Actually, I already have one workspace, but let me show you the process how to create a workspace actually. So once you click on the create resource group, you need to find here Azure Databricks. Once you click on that, you will see this icon Azure Databricks. So just click on that. After that, you need to click on create button. Here you need to pass your resource group name, like our resource group is demo resource group. We'll give a workspace name like demo workspace. Wait, I can mention a small letter space. Okay. Demo workspace I mentioned. There is a lots of pricing tier, but we use the standard Apache, so we'll learn more in the future, upcoming future. Okay. So this is what we are using. Manage resource group name, that is not a mandatory course, we are not going to put there. The networking tab we leave as it is. Encryption also we are not going to change anything here. Tags no need. Then we need to click on the create, review and create button, so it will review the thing whatever we provided. That is, yeah, it is validated now, it is correct. So now we can hit the create button. Once you hit the create button, so process will start initializing and then submitting the resources what we have provided, resources detail actually, and then it will start the deployment. So you can see the deployment is in progress. It will take some couple of seconds. So once that is done, so see the Azure is started to creating the workspace on the Azure Databricks environment actually. So our workspace name is demo workspace. So once it is ready, so we can directly see how it will look like once we open the workspace, Databricks workspace. It will take a couple of seconds. Wait for some more seconds. Once it is done, it will notify us. It takes some time actually to create these things. I think it is almost done. Once it is ready, it will give us option to go to resource. Yes, so it is done. You can see the option is go to resource. You click on it. Once you click on this go to resource option, okay, let me go to home one more time so I can show you something. So our resource group is this, like demo resource group. We go inside the demo resource group, so we can see our workspace is here. Okay, on the recent tab also you can see, but I'll show you this way. So when you can see this, you just need to click on this. Once you click, so this will land to this page actually. This is the same like a ADF data factory. If you see my previous video on Azure side where we create a data factory, the same way it will show, right? So we are using some free accounts now. So that's why it is showing the upgrade to premium. So we are using a trial account. So in that trial account we have some limitations as well. You can see the subscription is free trial. Okay, once you come to this page, just click on the launch Workspace button. So it will open in a new tab, and here you can see it is trying to log into Azure Databricks Environment with the same Azure portal login. Actually, whatever the login we have for Azure portal, so with the same login we are trying to do this. It is taking time because it is opening first time. Yes, so you can see we are landed to the page actually. So here what is they are asking, what's your current data project? So currently we don't have any project, so I'll select this. I don't know yet. I inspired I'll select this. Okay, so this is the first page where we can see all the things like this is the thing. So let me close this, we don't need this. So this is how the pages look like actually. Once we landed here we have, let me do make this the expand table. Okay, so here once you landed here, I'll show you the each and everything here. So if you can see on the top of this, here we have option like data science, engineering or machine learning. Once you click on machine learning, it will change actually here. If you can see, this dashboard is also changed and the menus are also changed. It is showing like models and all, because in ML machine learning we use the models, right? So in this way it will work. But our focus is on data engineering, data science and engineering. We are working on this actually, so that's why we just need to be focused on this. The second tab is like new. When you click on this, you will have option like to create a notebook, file upload, data, cluster, job, repos, automate experiment. So these are all the operations we can do here. We'll go this in the future. When you click on the workspace, you will see your workspace name here like this. Okay, here we have a workspace because we can create directly notebook library folder inside this here as well, or we can do import as well, we can do export as well. Whatever we create, we can export it. Here we have two options like shared or user. If you want to create something that you want to share with a group, you need to just create inside this shared option. The same thing will happen here. Whatever we see here, you can see here as well. Users, when you click on the users, I have these users. Okay, so this is my users. What with the help of that I log in actually. So inside this also we can create it. If you can see here, we can create same thing. Okay, let me create one notebook here. When I click on this, I'm not going to actually do anything. I'll just show you how the notebook will look like. I'll dismiss this. See, this is how the notebooks will look like actually. If you can see here, we have a language option. What kind of a language you want to select? Suppose I select this one, so it will change to SQL. This thing will be same. This is the notebook name. This is everything here, and here we can see the cluster details actually. How from where we need to do. Let me get back to that thing later. What is the cluster means actually? Here once we come here, you can see the repo. Repo means the repository. If you want to set up some repository for the development purpose, you need to just click on this add repo, and you need to pass the URL of your Git repository, and the project name and the resources will come automatically, and then you can create a repository. Okay. Recent tab show you the recently created thing, like we created recently one notebook, so that is showing here. Data tab. Inside the data tab, we can see. Let's just load and then I'll take you what. See, this is the data. Hive milestone means we can connect the SQL warehouses here. Whatever the warehouses if you created now, then you can see that one here. Okay, so now it is taking time because everything is happening first time. So we'll see in this later. Compute. This is the main thing. Compute is here we create a cluster compute jobs. So what is a cluster actually? Cluster is a kind of like what we see in our system computer. We have a CPUs, right, to process anything or to do anything. Same way, compute cluster is one of the processors or the machines that run our notebooks. Okay, so if I create one cluster, let me create one cluster. I'll give a name as a demo cluster. Okay, I use a single node. This will learn in the future what is single node, what is multiple node, and I am not going to change anything. I just need to click on the create cluster. When I click on that, it will start creating a cluster. Let's be back here so you can see demo cluster is started to creating. Once it is created, it will show here status as a running, and then we can use this cluster on the our notebooks. Okay, meanwhile we'll see the workflow. Here in the workflow, whatever the workflow or job we want to create for the notebook, that we can create here. Inside that there is lots of options actually. These are the marketplaces things, so that's not related to us. These are the tasks. You can also do some settings here as well. When you click on your username, you can see user setting, admin setting, Azure portal, manage account. So once we click on the user settings, so you can see some settings here. If you want to integrate the Git, you need to integrate it here first. You need to provide your username or email ID and the access tokens from created on the Azure side. So sorry, GitHub side, right? You can see the editor settings. If you want to do some settings here, you can come here and do the setting for your editor, your email preferences, your language settings. You can do here. Other option is admin settings. So if you want to do some settings related to admin, you need to come to here and do the settings related to admin. Here you can see we have this kind of setting options here. Workspace setting, if you want to do some settings on the workspace, so you can do that here. Notification destination, you can do here. Apart from that, we have Azure portal options, so it will directly go to the Azure portal, so there is no point to click there. Sorry, click close actually. So here we are. Inside this we have a manage account setting as well. So this is related to account mostly. So that is not needed actually. We are not going to see that. Okay. So let me check the compute first. Our cluster is ready or not. Still it is running. It is take time actually. Once it is ready, so it will notify us. So let me go to my workspace where actually I created one notebook now. Will go there. So if you click on this, so you can see the notebook. Let me give notebook the name, some demo notebook. Okay, we are going to use a SQL as a base language. We can change any language here, not an issue. Once our cluster is ready, so we can see here a green symbol with ready options. Once it is ready, so let me open a new tab. Cluster. Still it is not started. Wait for it to start actually. Once it starts, so we can easily use this cluster. And I'll show you one command to execute the simply how it will work there. Okay, see, it is green now, so you can see cluster is running. So once we back to this page, so now we can select our cluster. See, green symbol is connected. So now we can select that. Okay, it is connecting. Okay, so it will connect it automatically. So now if suppose I want to write this normally, select, and I want to show the name like hello EduTechGyan. So how to run this? So we can do two things here. You can directly click here and run sale. Once you click that, it will start running and it will show you the result. See, hello EduTechGyan. This is the one way The other way is you need to just click here. You need to click Control plus Enter button. So it will start doing the same thing. So you can see this way the result will show. So that's it on this Azure Databricks site. Actually, today is just the environment overview videos and how to create a Azure account. Sorry, Azure, not Azure, Databricks account, Azure Databricks account. So this is the things from my side. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Thank you for joining us on this educational and technological adventure at EduTechGyan. We hope you enjoyed the content and gained valuable insights to help you on your learning journey. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas for future videos, we'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. Remember, knowledge is power, and with EduTechGyan, you'll always be ahead in the game. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep embracing the wonders of education and technology. Stay curious.